Hi everyone, I am Anil Kumar, motivational speaker. Today I would like to speak about how to grab marks in your 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB under Karnataka State Law University, Hubli. As you all know, it's quite difficult to score or grab marks in LLB examinations, especially under Karnataka State Law University. So, in this video, I'm going to give very good informative tips. If you would like to follow these tips in your life, definitely you will be a successful person in LLB course, especially under Karnataka State Law University. In my earlier videos, I have explained very well about how to score good marks, how to write your LLB examinations, and uh, how to manage your time during the LLB examinations. I have explained many tips in those videos. But in this video, specifically how to grab marks in your LLB, especially 3 years LLB and 5 years LLB. So I have adopted this method in my especially student life. So I have been succeeded. I would like to success for all our KSLU students. My motto and my motive is to have everyone has to get very good marks in LLB examinations. Actually, what is happening in present scenario, only few people are getting very good marks, and few students are grabbing very good marks in their LLB examinations. So everyone can able to get score good marks in LLB. Many of the students I have seen, they are doing, along with their education, they are doing part-time jobs, they are doing business activities, they are doing agriculture activities. There are many female or women, their students are taking care even their family too. So in this present scenario, in this present tough situations, how to manage our time, especially if you manage your time, definitely you will be a successful person in the world, I can say. So in this, in our life, there are 24 hours every day. Among 24 hours, as a national scientific method, minimum adult means 18 to 64 years, minimum 7 to 9 hours they have to sleep. So my advice here, you have to sleep minimum 7 hours a day. So remaining hours, what we can say, remaining hours, if you left 24 hours, 7 hours you left means you will have a 17 hours. In these 17 hours, how we need to effectively utilize, in this video I can able to talk about even timetable, how to plan your timetable for your studies. Whether you will be have examinations, whether you don't have examinations, if you follow this method, timetable method, you can able to succeed in your life. Before that, before making any timetable, you have to plan what is what after sleeping hours, how many hours you get, how many hours you need to go college and attend the classes, how many hours you will be engaged with, business activities like agriculture activities, some some other activities. If you get engaged, what is the hours, then after deducting those hours you will get like time, 8 hours you may get, 6 hours you may get, 7 hours you may get. That is, each individual is unique. As I told earlier, there are many students, they are doing education along with their activities like agriculture activities, business activities, some other activities they are engaging too. So in this situation, how you are manage the time, your timetable is very important. So your sleeping hours also is very important. Every day you have to plan for your sleep. Every day, don't change your sleeping time. I can give example. If you would like to sleep 11 o'clock, you have to sleep always 11 o'clock. Don't sleep like 10 o'clock one day, one day 11 o'clock, one day 12 o'clock. Don't sleep like that. You have to discipline in your life. How discipline will comes in your life? Through time management. If we effectively manage your time, definitely obviously discipline also will get in your life. After that, you have to identify your distraction. Distractions means what? Maybe you will be engaging with Facebook, social media, YouTube's. You may engaging with some other activities, distraction activities. You have to identify those distraction activities. Then you have to cut it down. Cut it down those distraction activities. This is very important. You have to manage your time. That is very very important. While managing your time, you will need to identify your distractions. If you don't identify your distractions, you'll be loser, my dear friends. You need to identify everyone as a positives and everyone as a negatives. So we need to identify our positives and we need to identify our negatives. What are all the negatives we have? We should know that. Likewise, we have to identify our distractions. We have to cut down our distractions. If you would like to become grow, if you would like to become successful in LLB or legal field, we have to sacrifice something about in our life. We need to cut down our enjoyments in our life. If you would like to become successful, I would like to stress in this video, there is no shortcut method to pass your LLB examinations. My dear friends, I would like to say, if you would like to grab your marks in your LLB, means there is no shortcut method. We have to be studies in a systematic manner and systematic way. You should have timetable in our life. There will be 24 hours. You minus 7 hours sleeping hours. What do you call? 7 hours minimum is required. That also, when you going to sleep, that is also very important. That systematic time should be there while sleeping hours. Then after managing your time, definitely will get discipline. So then after you have to identify in LLB what are all your simplest subjects and what are all your toughest subjects. You have to identify. So after identifying your subjects, that is very important that you have to love those very tough subjects. You have to love. If you love and if you would like to studies well, you have to love those subjects. So it is very important that if you would like to grow in LLB, if you would like to grab very good marks in LLB, especially you should have a passionate about your studies. Without passionate your studies, you cannot able to pass or you cannot able to grab very good marks in LLB. So as I told you, there is no shortcut method to pass your LLB examinations. There will be systematic studies of every day. My advice is to, if you would like to grab more marks, if you would like to score like outstanding distinctions, like more than excellent grade, minimum you need to make effort 4 hours in a day. That also I will tell how to do it in how to make your timetable. So every morning you should get up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is the Brahma Muhurt, that is very good for your studies. Many of the students, they are very much interested study in night time. That is up to you. You have to find whether your reading hours should be in night time or your reading hours should be a morning time. You have to identify. So as per research, the 5 o'clock in the morning, that is the best hour to study your exams or study, especially for LLB students. My advice is to 5 o'clock you need to get up. Then after you have to 2 hours you need to engage with your studies, whether you are going to write your notes, whether you are going to study your materials, that is up to you. 2 hours, how to manage, how to do 2 hours, that also I will tell. There will be a method in scientific method. You have to, if you take 2 hours, you have to make it divided into four parts, like 25 minutes, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, 25 minutes. Each 25, 25, 25 minutes, you have to give one rest break, like 5 minutes. Among 30 minutes, you have to give a break of 5 minutes. Why we have to give 5 minutes? Means we need rest. If you study continuously, our mind will get tired. In that tired time, you have to take rest, or you have to go walk here and there, or simply sitting, do meditation also, it's fine. That is up to you how to take rest for 5 minutes. After 25 minutes, you have to study, or you have to take rest for 5 minutes. After 25 minutes again, after 25 minutes again, after 25 minutes again. 5 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Till up to 7, you have to study. Then after that, if you would like to engage, like yoga or meditation, that is also fine. You have to, what to do is, you have to minimum half an hour a day, you have to engage yoga or meditation, or your physical exercise, or your walking, whatever, whichever you feel it, that you adopt in your life. Mind fuel, what fuel is required? So physical activities and mental, like yoga, those kind of things are fuel. We can feed our mind, so that our mind will be proactively work. So this is how methods we have to follow to grab very good marks in our LLB examinations. So 2 hours you have to complete. You have been completed. You have to eat very good breakfast. Breakfast contains very good nutrients. Maybe you can have fruits, you can have milk, you can have so many nutrients in your body. So that very good breakfast will feed your brain like anything. So that is very important. If you would like to grow, if you would like to success in legal field, that is breakfast also is very important. Then after you are engaging, now you are going your colleges. In colleges also, please, my advice is to please take advice from your lecturers. You to please hear, and please make a key points of whichever giving lecturing from the colleges. That is also very important to score or to grab very good marks in LLB. After completion of your classes, again you will come to home. Maybe you may engage with, like other activities, like what I told, business activities, agriculture activities, some other part-time jobs you may do it, or housewives, they're taking care of children, they're taking care of their husbands, or they're taking care of many things will be there. That also you have to manage. My advice is to don't stick on only studies, or don't stick on only those kind of activities. We should have balancing method. So that is what I'm discussing. Timetable also is very important in your life. How to manage your time, that is also very very important to success in the especially LLB field. So anyhow, you have came to college, from college to home, then after you take rest. Then after you can take, you can go do your activities. So again evening will come again. So evening time, what you will do is, again 2 hours, at least minimum 2 hours is required to study, to enhance legal knowledge, to enhance your subjects of LLB. And if you would like to grab more marks, if you would like to score like distinction or something, so you have to, again you need to hard work of 2 hours. 2 hours, how you can take it? Like you will start by, after uh, completion of your dinner, you may start like by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. If you start by 8 o'clock 2 hours a day you have to study or writing your notes. As I told earlier videos, you have to collect previous years of question papers, like 6 years of previous question papers you need to collect. Those questions you have to write it in a one booklet. Then you need to answer for those questions from the different sources. Please don't depend on single sources. You have to identify different sources, different books, and different even Google also many good answers are available. That also you can make it of key points and case laws, illustrations, how the methodology you are writing notes also I have explained in the earlier video. In this video I'm not able to explain those in depth. So as I told, as my advice, please write your own notes. For if you prepare your own notes in examination time, it is very easy to read your answers. So that is also very important. In 2 hours also, again you have to follow, 25 minutes you have to study, then after again 5 minutes you take rest, again 25 minutes you take 5 minutes rest, again 25 minutes you take 5 minutes rest. So in this, along with this, you can enjoy yourself and you can engage with other activities, like hearing songs, uh, reading some other books, like rather than legal textbooks, you can read your motivational books, read some other articles, what do you call, many novels. Many of the people, many of the students are very much interested to study about novels. That also it's very important to study. We don't mind that also, it is very essential in our life. So this kind of life, if you adapt, if you manage very effectively with the timetable, please make one timetable, like 5 o'clock you need to get up, then after 2 hours studies, again half an hour yoga, again breakfast, again college, you are going college, again come back, what are all the activities to be done in at our house, or any kind of business activity, any kind of agriculture activity, that also you perform it along with this, because that is also very essential to live your livelihoods. That is also very important. After that, enjoyment also it's very important. If you like to go movie, that also it can be possible. Weekly one time you fix it, that time in your timetable, you can go and enjoy and come back. That is also is very important. If you practice like this, if you manage your time very effectively in your life, definitely you can grab very good marks in LLB examinations, Karnataka State Law University, Hubli. So if you like, so this, if you follow these methods, obviously you can get success in your life. Along with your LLB examinations, along with your completion of your LLB course, if you would like to adapt, after completion of your LLB also, you can practice it. Along with this practice, you can enroll even LLM also. Please do even LLM. After completion of LLM, you can do PhD. My dear students, there is no end for studies. If you would like to studies, you continue lifelong. There is no harm in that, because after completion of your LLB, you can earn your livelihoods, and you can earn after completion of your LLB. There will be a 2 years is a difficult time, because after completion of LLB, we need to work under senior advocates or something like that. So in that time, you cannot earn more money, because you have to study how to do a job for advocate. That also we need to learn from the senior advocates. In that time, you cannot able to grab much money. But after completion of your 2 years, you can stand on your own feet. You can able to deal your cases. That is very important. So if you would like to manage your time, if you have good discipline in your life, definitely you can grab your LLB marks, and as well you can grow like anything in your life. My advice is to, here in this video, your timetable is an important role to uh, it's very important. Your timetable will is a tool to grow in your LLB life especially. So my advice is to please be honest towards time management, and please be honest towards your LLB, especially LLB course and LLB curriculum. This is very important, and discipline is also very important in your life. How discipline will comes through time management. If you like to manage your time, you can conquer the world, my dear friends. Once again, thank you very much watching my video. Please do subscribe my channel, Anil Kumar K T, motivational speaker and LLB coach. If you would like to subscribe my videos, so that you will get very good notifications like this. I can give best of best videos. If you uh, my sincere advice to all students, there is no shortcut method to grab your LLB marks. We have to systematically, we have to plan it, and with a timetable in our life, definitely we can grab very good marks in LLB. Thank you.